Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, whatever, all the things. What's going on? Like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. I'm stalling until it's showing that we are live so that I could share it to my personal page because Zuck sucks. Today's message is about there's three sides to every coin. It's an interesting analogy I got, and I'm going to be changing things up a little bit. To explain my takeaway from it, from the lovely Lisa on my Wednesday night speaking class. All right, sharing Friday felt hat Friday. Got to share it to my personal page because I'm still banned for something that they can't tell me what I did. Sharing felt hat Friday, daily truth, and now we are on my personal page. There we go. All right, it is Felt Hat Friday from my friends at Pro Hats. By the way, they're top 5 in the industry. Their votes are still going. I don't know if the votes are still going or not. I voted a couple times to put them as the number 1 hat in the cowboy hat game. Go to pro-hats.com. Use Anthony, RUPH for 10% off. Okay. Let's get into this. I even had a little chat last night in my open office hours with Jay. We were discussing the analogy that Lisa, if it is not the CrowdStrike outage is not my fault, Casey. It is not. This is a very interesting analogy because at face, you've heard there's 2 sides to every story, or there's 3 sides to every story. There's his side, her, say like in a divorce, his side, her side, and then the truth. There was a really interesting analogy that was, we all kind of we're like, huh, what is she talking about? On the call, and she said there's 3 sides to every coin, just like in discussions and divorces and stuff. So you've got heads, you've got tails, and I'm like, what's the third side? The third side is that thin outer ridge. And it may make you go, huh, I've never heard the coin be used. That's kind of a weird analogy. And then, of course, because I'm one of these people that overthink things, I just not think a lot about things. I thought about that analogy and I found it really interesting, especially in the world that we live in with politics, etc. By the way, cowboy hat's a big deal at the RNC. Just going to slip that in there. It's interesting because when you look at it, you've got the one side that's loud. You've got the other side, very loud. But the side that's the hardest to find, the third face, is that little thin ring around the outside. So what if the 2 sides and then the third side, which we call truth, is that thin ridge? People don't really realize that it's also considered a face. It's harder to find, harder to search for, just like truth, as somebody that believes in always looking for truth. And also looking at both sides of the story. I know some of the trolls will say that I don't listen to both sides. Trust me, I listen to both sides politically, very much so. So is there a way to start searching for that and realizing it? And the way to search for it is to realize it's not easy to find. It's not blatant. It's not loud. So if something is here, you go, well, it's too easy to find. If something is here, too easy to find. So where can you find that middle ground? There's a middle ground where truth lies in an argument. You can talk specifically politically. You could talk in discussion with your significant other. You could talk about it in a divorce hearing. So Lisa, shout out to this analogy because I think it's absolutely brilliant. I don't know if it was like that's the way that you describe the 3 sides of the coin. It all started talking about the fact that I always use the white and gold and blue and black dress and the background. The background, the lighting that changes people's perspective. So that's where the conversation started. This is where it went. So I want people to think about that. When you're seeking truth, it's going to be the quietest of the 3 points because it's the hardest to find. You are going to have to seek the truth yourself. You're going to have to use parts of both sides, and then you're going to have to go through the middle and find where the truth lies. So when people are always like, Anthony, where do I look for on media? Where do I look for news? What do I know as truth? First off, you're never going to fully know the truth. It's well above our pay grades. But if there's an emotional attachment to either side of the argument and you're only seeing bits and pieces of things, I had a rant the other day about some videos. If you're only seeing clips and bits and pieces and there's no context, guess what? You're nowhere near the middle. It's going to take a lot more time to find that middle ground. That's today's daily truth. Next week, I think I might do quotes on Monday or Tuesday. So get your quotes ready. I'll let you have them ready on Monday at 8 a.m. Have them ready at Monday at 8. And if I don't use it then, I'll use it on Tuesday. Always give me good topics. Let me know what you guys are thinking about. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Today's Daily Truth in 5 minutes or less. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on a speaking. If you guys want to come to the speaking workshop, they're free. They're free. Wednesday nights. Go to doubledownspeaking.com and just register. Simple as that. Learn a little bit about what we do in that class. 1 hour. 1 hour of your time to become a better speaker. People that are going repeated weeks, guess what? They're getting better. That's how it works. Don't be a garbage human. Don't surrender your pet. God bless, guys. Have a great Friday and an even better weekend. Take it easy. Lisa, shout out. Great job.